would you come outside like that?
I don't know. You know, this one right.
We can see your panties.
You right.
What type of sis? Why would you come outside dressed like that? You think God agree with that?
No, he wouldn't.
So why would you do it? You know it's wrong. So when you know something is wrong and then you do it anyways, what does God call you? Dumb. So sis, I know you're not dumb, but you probably didn't put that much thought into it, since you should not be outside dressed like that. Before you let me get one more scripture, before you leave.
Wait, hold on.
As you walking away, listen to it.
I'm gonna come back.
I'm
gonna come back. I'm gonna come back.
Listen, while you walking away, listen to this. While you walking, read.
1 Timothy 2:9. And like men also, let women adorn themselves in modest apparel.
And what type of clothes?
In modest apparel.
Hey, bro, right here, my big bro. Let me ask you. You got family? You got family? You got a sister? You got a sister? So is your older or your little sister? Huh? She older. All right. Now, if you seen somebody hurting your sister, what would you do? What would you do? You gonna be okay with it? That's cool with you? Brother putting his hands on your sister? That ain't cool with you, right? So, you know that it's not good for somebody to put his hands on your sister. Meaning what? You protected both of your sister. You got a cur for your sister, right? Now, the problem is, what we don't do today is, we don't correct our sisters on how they dress. Some people might look at it and be like, man, it's just from clothes. It's just clothes. It ain't just clothes. You know what revealing clothes lead to? When dudes see girls come outside dressed like that, what's the first thing pop up in their mind? What's the first thing pop up in your mind? Be honest.
Bottom.
Huh?
You talking about the bottom or like?
You try to, when they come outside, you can see the nipples through the shirt, the camel toe, the panties, everything tight. You know, you ain't gotta, they ain't leaving nothing up for imagination. You can see everything as it is right there. They might as well just came outside naked. They two millimeters away from being naked.
Right.
So you seeing that as a man when the women come outside like that, what does that make your mind think of? You got Matthew 5?
Yep.
What does that make your mind think of? Just be honest. We all, man, it's a safe space. It's a safe space, bro. Black people, they don't give a damn what we talking about anyways. They ain't even listening. You safe, bro.
Like hormone stumping or something?
Hormone stumping. He using the nice words.
She down to go, bro.
She down to go. That's what you know. She down to go. She going. Not down to go. She going.
Right.
That's what you think. You like, oh, that's light work right there. That's easy. You thinking about sleeping with that sister,
right?
Or how to sleep with that sister. What that look like tooted up. You already know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. No, let's be honest, right? But God says this about that. This is why we try to tell sisters don't dress like that. Because the way she dressed, it provokes others to bad works. You understand what I'm saying? She putting other people in a tight situation, making it harder for you to try to be a right man. You understand? Read what you got.
Matthew chapter 5 and verse 27. Ye have heard that it was said by them of
You
old.
listening, my brother? You listen. You gotta listen though. We gotta listen. You believe in God, right? Alright, listen. You got to listen. The problem with black people, bro, we don't listen, bro. Black people have short attention span and we don't listen. Bro, you safe. Ain't nobody gonna hurt you with us. Read what you got.
Ye have heard that it was said by them of old time, thou shalt not commit adultery.
It said, God said we should not commit adultery. Adultery is when you sleep with somebody that is not your spouse. You understand what I'm saying? When you sleep outside of marriage. That goes into sex before marriage as well. You understand? Read what you got.
But I say unto you that whosoever looketh on a woman to lust after her.
Read it again.
But I say unto you that whosoever looketh.
Read it slow. You're reading too fast.
But I say unto you that whosoever looketh on a woman to lust after her.
Why would a man look on a woman to lust after her? Huh?
You said why?
Yeah, why? If you lusting after a woman, what thoughts going on in your head? We just talked about it. I just want to connect the dots for you. If you lusting after a woman in your mind, what type of thoughts you having in your mind? Nah, so why you act like you don't know what we talking about? You see, brothers trying to act all modest and stuff. You know exactly what we talking about. You probably gonna try to get on something tonight. You already know what I'm talking about. See, he's laughing. Yeah, he probably, what you got in the bag?
Condoms.
What you got?
But I say unto you, that whosoever looketh on a woman to lust after her hath committed adultery with her already in his heart.
In his word?
In his heart.
Because you just looking at that sister, you didn't have to sleep with her. Christ said when you lust after her in your mind already, you committed adultery already. You did the act already. That's what we told you. Sisters, don't come outside just like that. You over here causing brothers to lust. Like, I'll be honest. You look at her booty, be honest. He talking about who?
Oh, you talking about?
This brother King. He said, what you say? He said, damn right, he looked at her booty. You understand? But we're not supposed to do that. I know we laughing and giggling. I'm trying to build a rapport with you. But I'm trying to get you to understand, bro, we are not to do that. You understand what I'm saying? You believe that? Or do you think it's just a light thing for you to just be lusting after your sisters like that?
I believe you said if it ain't your spouse, right?
If it ain't your spouse, are you married?
No.
Right. So what if that was another man's wife? Right? And you looked after her and then he saw you looking. What you think gonna happen? Give me that in Proverbs. What's that? 7? 6.
The last verse.
You know what I'm saying? You listening to me? What would happen if let's say she had a husband, right? And he saw you looking at her booty. What you think he'd do if he was an angry wild man? Let's say he was one of these, he's out here running the streets, grimy little dude. A YN. He don't care. He ain't thinking about tomorrow. He snap off on anything. What you think would happen to you? You just looked at her booty. Huh? You think that happened? I'm just making this shit up. Excuse me. I'm making this stuff up.
Yeah, for real.
That stuff happened, bro. A lot of men die behind women. Excuse my language. I apologize. Read what you got.
Proverbs chapter 6 and verse 32. But whoso committeth adultery with a woman lacketh understanding.
You lack understanding if you sleep outside of marriage or if you sleep with another man's wife. Read.
He that doeth it destroyeth his own soul.
You're going to destroy your own soul. Your body is not the only thing that be destroyed. You understand? When you die, what goes up? Your soul. Read.
A wound and dishonor shall he get, and his reproach shall not be wiped away.
Read.
For jealousy.
For what?
For jealousy.
What happened when that man see you looking at his wife's booty? Read.
For jealousy.
He get jealous. Read.
Is the rage of man.
It's the rage of man. Read.
Therefore, he will not spare in the day of vengeance.
He ain't gonna spare. He don't care. Ain't nothing you can say to him when he get to that level where all he see is red because you looked at his woman, tried to spit game on his woman, you looked at his woman and bit your lip and like, dang. He not gonna want to hear nothing from you on that day of vengeance. The day of vengeance is the day he come to kill you.
Right.
Read.
He will not regard any ransom.
He don't care how much money you got. Hey, bro, we can talk about this. We can talk about it, bro. Her, you can take everything in my pockets.
Let me tell you something.
Let me tell you something, right? Let me tell you something.
Sons of God! We gonna take this city. We gonna take the kingdom. We gonna rule them hard. This is war! This is war! This is war! I'm here for the win, well, to get it again. The Lord call it taking the kingdom. Want what's mine? Taking my time, turning and taking your freedom. Risen from the ashes, after the lashes, call it a beautiful tragedy. We've been on the brink of insanity. It's the end of your days, our calamity. Adding in, grab a friend for the finale. Curtain call on a heathen. We want forever and a day. Why would the pastor lie and say it's your season? Drop a bomb on them, Hiroshima. Drop a bomb on them cause they need it. Scrub it down, planet need a cleaning. Vagabond gone like I'm dreaming.